He's been dead for...
I kind of just been me. Anyways, this week's Alivast Oracle is in, everybody. And this week's Alivast Oracle is brought to you by @Jim the Rabid Cow, issue 394, Boom1327, @SwordCooper, @TheThreadweaver, @Froggies_Mom, @Jackson Jensen, @KyraGine1, @Kinfin123, and @Voodoo Soviet.
Panic Grimtongue. Is he too sexy?
Now it's real fake news.
Panic Grimtongue. Mothers, lock up your daughters. We're not joking around on
That's
this
fake
one.
news, but for everyone wondering, the answer is yes.
Who's ready for the best fake news on the internet? Oh, my lord. Strike! Populace paralyzed by picketing protesters in petticoats. By Bernie Sanders. The International Seamstresses Guild voted to go on strike at a meeting last night, and that lasted until the early morning when the ballot was finally cast after lengthy and often contentious deliberation. The issue at hand was equal pay for men who performed the same jobs as women. The overwhelming majority were in favor of the notion, but action was delayed as a very vocal minority presented their case. Also, some members were reluctant to vote for a walkout because they feared it could damage the guild's standing in the city. Our guild received its charter from the council on the early days of Alivast, an unidentified guild member said. Right now, we're an integral part of the community, and I'm sure the issue can be resolved with more discussion, but the owners and not create disruptions. But a majority opinion was for action. Bernie Sanders. Goblin Travel Advisory. The Alivast City Guard has issued a travel advisory for all travelers utilizing the road to and from the ruins of Tettelheim. Reports have been received from travelers that goblins have been spotted frequently in the road, haranguing travelers with demands for trade. It was the oddest thing, said Fleetown, the Cardinal Kenku, who was part of the resupply train for Alivast Army. Little creatures were just left by the roadside, hanging out with bits and bobs of rubbish, kept asking for trade. They went wild when they saw me, asked if I was some kind of bird statue. I panicked my horse, so I just got out of there as fast as I could. They kept mentioning someone called Sturba, says Gravilda Stoneset, a dwarven artisan. I don't understand Goblin Gab, and their common was poor, so I just gave them some rocks I'd picked up to put in a few bracelets. They gave me 3.5 potatoes and some kind of tooth with a little bit of grizzle on it. The way one of them was rubbing his jaw, I'm betting it was a goblin tooth. Little weirdos. The city guard is advising all travelers to avoid contact with these goblins if their travel forces them to take the Tettelheim roads, as their intentions remain unclear.
They did nothing wrong. They gave me a nice bottle of bourbon.
Oh, what do you guys read one too?
It's kind of hard to see from the...
Yeah.
Well, you guys can go to the link itself, and I will drop it here in the Discord chat.
All right, give me a sec.
And there you go. And there you go.
Stop talking to me like I'm a fucking dog, Taka.
But dogs are better than people.
Yeah, that's true.
I agree. 100%.
Ooh. Atlas Antiques, curiosities from as far as the Eastern Isles, wonders from Alivast Wilderness. Buy, sell, or trade. We carry the finest antiques and curios at the fairest prices. I want to buy that shit.
Too bad none of this stuff is canon.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Ooh, Hunter's Marks. Recently, many of Alivast citizens reported hearing monster noises grates in the city. While I can't say for certain without an excursion, the most likely culprit of these unsettling sounds is Uliath's population. Sometimes introduced into sewers as a means of controlling waste, Uliaths are by no means above regular culling. But rather than leaving the corpses to be consumed by their own ilk, an intrepid or perhaps unlucky hunter can still find some use for the beast's corpse. While the skin is thick and unusable as leather, the teeth and spines on the Ugliath tentacles have alchemic applications when powdered or dissolved. However, the true value of an Ugliath, I'm not even sure if I'm saying this right, but fuck it, comes from the stomach. Careful extraction allows one to obtain the stomach acids of the beast due to its diet are extremely potent. Furthermore, the stomach itself is lined with a thick membrane that makes it the perfect container for volatile substances once properly treated. Though most of the beast's flesh is inedible to the common plate, its eyes, located in the external tentacle, can be extracted, washed, salted, and stewed, and add a high amount of protein to your diet. Should you, for some reason, find yourself trapped in a habitat where these creatures reside, should you, for some reason, find yourself trapped in a habitat where these creatures reside, Though, admittedly, if you are unfortunate, then you may have angered a god somewhere along the way.
See now, have you chosen one?
Let me grab the link real quick.
In the chat below,
Yeah.
baby.
Gaijin.
Mm-hmm.
Seeds of satisfaction all the way down.
Oh, hang on a sec.
All the way down.
Bottom left.
Hang on.
Let's see.
One more for myself too.
Her.
Oh, dude, someone took my fucking recipe that I made, that we made, me and Casey made for the fucking pumpkin seeds. Fuck yeah.
Oh God, what's happening? Oh, okay, here we go. I think I'll lead
yeah.
I think I'll read a letter to the, or a lady, a letter to the Lady of Liveros. Yeah. Fuck.
Here we go. Here we go.
Dear Lady of Liverosi, I wish to know how one falls out of love when they need to, but do not want to. I have in my life 2 wonderful women who have helped shape who I am, and I owe much to. But it is clear neither loves me in the same way for different reasons. I wish to know how one removes that binding obligation of love when one has lost all hope of developing further. For reference, I have tried distance that only seems to increase the pain, and I do not have claim over either's heart. Yet seeing one with another man hurts all the more. Signed, Broken in the Blacksmiths. Dear Broken, I love you. I know how painful love can be. To love is to make yourself vulnerable to all kinds of hurts. Our hearts often lead us to places we'd rather not go. And we, hang on, fucking, gotta angle towards my microphone. And we feel helpless to resist. Heartache and grief are the companions of love and often threaten to overwhelm us. When I feel overwhelmed by love, I find something to distract me from my runaway thoughts. Losing yourself in the healthy activity can help in the short term. In the long term, be glad that you were able to feel such love, but allow yourself some time to grieve its passing. We cannot control others' hearts, and do not be ashamed of your own. I know all too well how Liverosia's blessing can be a burden.
Oh, this is so great. Advice for Alivast. Today I have some advice for all the people out there who will go out there who are in the profession of adventuring. This is some advice in preparing for those long trips. Buy all your supplies in bulk. When preparing for a long adventure, one may not know how long they may be gone. If you use a bow, stock up on more arrows than you would usually buy. Think you won't need that many rations? Think again. Think you won't need an extra 5 feet of rope? That there's no way it'll make a difference? It always makes a difference when you don't buy the extra 5 feet. Stock up on healing potions and medkits, even though I said before to buy stuff in bulk, it is really important to stock up on these essentials. Alivast, as you know, is a very dangerous continent, and traveling through its wilds as well. There we go. Guys, this is super great, and guys, as always, you can check all of these amazing things out here on the Alivast Oracle, on @Alivast Oracle, guys. 72 followers. Let's see if we can get that up to 100 here tonight, guys, because there's some amazing work being done by everyone. Thank you again, Jim the Rabbit Cow, @Boom1327, Sword Cooper, The Threadweaver, Froggy's Mom, Jackson Jinsen, Karya Ryan, Kinfin, and Voodoo Soviet.